My name is Adrienne Golden, and I'm a teacher 3 at the Susan Gray School. This is my 5th school year. I like having something that is pretty laid out for me, so it kind of takes away that need for me to do a ton of planning in material prep. It's really great when they have materials that come with them, but it also leaves some flexibility to adapt for the kiddos that we have kind of in general, and also we have kids with special needs. So not being so prescriptive that we can't fit in the needs of our kids. So kind of a balance between it is all there for us, but something that also leaves it open for us to kind of add in. We have all sorts of special needs. And they're all mixed within our classroom. So I have a lot of English language learners, which isn't a special need, but it's something a little different. Then we have kids that just have some speech issues, some kids that have some motor delays, some kids with cognitive delays, some with behavior concerns, some that are on the very low end of functioning, so they might be functioning 2 years younger than their chronological age. Some kids who are extremely smart. It might be cognitively higher than a lot of their peers, but might have some other challenges with just like sitting and attending to an activity. So really we have the whole gamut, and usually within one classroom we have all of that. It's really important to have a curriculum that allows us to address the unique needs, and I think a part of that is having something with a pretty defined scope and sequence, so you can see exactly what skills you need to be teaching and when, and there's kind of an order to them that makes logical sense. So then you know, this is how most of our typical kids should be developing, and then where can we put in our kiddos with some needs, or, maybe they need to stay with this basic skill a little bit longer, but we know where they're headed next because the curriculum, has that prepared for us, that we know what the next step would be when they're ready for it. I really liked how it just had everything really laid out. The materials come with the curriculum. It's very clear in the lesson plans what needs to be done. We have a lot of different teachers in and out, student workers, therapists, so we found that many different people were able to pick up the lesson plan, and with very little extra support were able to sit down and really implement it. They seem extremely engaged with the activities. From what I've seen, and we've done some of the activities in our classroom this year just to kind of try them out, and the kids were very excited. They loved having the visuals, even though the activities were really simple, the ones that we were doing, and I picked them purposely because they were simple, but the kids still seemed very engaged, very excited about it. And then I've seen from the other classrooms, kids using the language that I know that was part of, like the vocabulary that they were focusing on. I've heard them use it on the playground. We went to the end of one of the units, they created a museum, and the kids were so excited to show off what they'd been learning. So it was really clear that they'd been engaged with those activities and building all of that throughout the unit. And then we're super excited when it all came together in the end that they could share with families and other classrooms. So you could really tell that they were engaged and loving it, and like owning their own learning, and that they were really excited to share what they've been learning. I know that in the classrooms that have been using it, the parents have been extremely happy with the social emotional piece, but also the academic content and it being really laid out. And I know that the teachers have worked really hard to keep the parents very involved with what the lesson plans are, what the units are, what skills they'll be working on, so the parents can really see, these are the specific skills in all domains. So they know the science techniques and words that the kids are learning, the math and literacy, and they can see these are the social skills, help a friend, or, the specific ones they're working on. So they're really able to see that because it's really laid out for them. And I know the teachers worked hard to have that piece too, so the parents felt really involved in it.